Hello there. I just want to make a quick video. I won't keep it for long. I guess another what's been going on in the news video the last week. The last couple weeks have been pretty crazy as far as news stories with the Antichrist Olympics and everything else that just, Orwellian nonsense to say the least. I don't know why people buy into it, but I pray for people to wake up to the truth, because you'd have to be crazy on LSD to believe the official story these days. So yeah, aside from scrolling through my different backup pages here, just to get to my Twitter timeline, use this as a narrative, and switch to the replies. I guess one of the first things I saw was obviously this nonsense in Britain. I saw TrueStream Media talking about referencing how the V for Vendetta storyline, remember the 5th of November, with the election coming up. And then I think they brought back this, which I'm not going to say, but, again, more Orwellian lies in the media to keep everyone scared and fearful. And all I could think about whenever somebody mentions V for Vendetta is that the guy who wrote that comic book is the creepiest looking Satanist I've ever seen. He looks like an evil Santa Claus. This guy, he bragged about doing the Amalatra ritual, the Jack Parsons, L. Ron Hubbard, Area 51 ritual, where he casts his soul into the void. Basically, you try to get to the other side, touch the goalpost, and come back. And if you survive it, you get satanic power or something. I don't know. In an actual interview, this goof, he said he was sick for a month, like physically sick for a month after doing the ritual. And so, okay, whatever. But another big news story I saw, and I don't know what to make of it, was apparently charges were laid with 2 doctors in this Matthew Perry investigation that he was murdered, purposefully overdosed, clipped, because he was going to expose some goof Pizzagate types in Hollywood. That's not creepy or anything, right? And it's not the first time that's happened. Just look what happened to Corey Haim and Corey Feldman after their little reality show, The Two Coreys, where they talked about who abused them on that movie set, and the next thing you know, Corey Haim's dead from what? An accidental overdose. That was another one, Heath Ledger, accidental overdose. It just seems consistently like there's a pattern there. Or I guess also in this alleged whatever, picking your nose, this Mossad agent, fake Muslim freak, whatever. It's pretty sad that she claims to be a Muslim, but she's never read the Quran as far as her place in the world. Yeah, whatever. Other news I saw, Gon's talking about how universities are now choosing to teach Harry Potter classes. What kind of cheap biker crank do you have to smoke to want to push that? What? Magic with a K, he spelled. Yeah, like what? And I typed in, what's next? They're going to be giving courses on how to DM Dungeons and Dragons? Meanwhile, in Britain, 1984...
Tonight, I will speak directly to these people and make the situation perfectly clear to them. The security of this nation depends on complete and total compliance. Tonight, any protester, any instigator, or agitator will be made example of.
That pretty much sums up the state of the world over there. If you do anything to stand up for yourself against the system, jail. You have an opinion? Jail. You post something about the riots on social media? Jail. And even that, like I says, they're still pushing this. Between invasion forces in Britain or the Trump thing in America, to them still pushing this Cooties 19. Like I said at the beginning, you'd have to be crazy on LSD to not see this for what it is. Which brings the point, have these people been sent a strong delusion? Are they unable to see it? And so, whenever I feel blue, I take comfort in knowing that $1 trillion worth of propaganda did not work on me. Much less the shadow banning. But it is what it is. These things happen. It seems to be the state of the world. You can't make war against the beast if the beast controls everything, right? Much less bot farm accounts, which absolutely drive me to drink. Are they all run by Mossad and CIA? Or just some retarded artificial intelligence? Imagine a retarded Forrest Gump Skynet. That's what I picture as the real enemy here on social media. Because I think human beings aren't really even in the loop much anymore. And guys like Elon Musk, like, does he even care, or is this just a game to him? And again, back in Britain, people being arrested for posting things online. And it's like, how is there not a revolution by now? How is there not like full-on war by now? I guess probably because, like I said, people, they have that strong delusion. They've been dumbed down. They're happy to be slaves. Like this guy, King Chuck, who is Evelyn de Rothschild's slave. If you can poke the king on his chest like this, yeah, you may be a Rothschild. King Chuck. Come on there, King Chuck. Picking your nose, bud. Picking your nose. I mean, really? Come on. Why can't people see this? Yeah, also I noticed that this organization was saying they're going to try to arrest people in other countries for posting about the UK riots on social media. And clearly that's a went full retard moment. They just want people to be scared. My advice to you is just ignore it, laugh at it, mock them, but definitely don't waste your time being scared of it, that's for sure. And like that one Bible verse says, Yahweh has not called us to fit in with this corrupt world. So there's that. And then also, in other news, the former CEO, corrupt CEO of YouTube, Susan Wojcicki, died, fully jabbed, and apparently it didn't work out too well for her. But, you know, rest in peace, I guess. This woman ruined a lot of lives. I mean, I feel bad that I used to slam on her so much, you know. That's why I don't really care about my older pages, my original Twitter, my original YouTube. I kind of deserve to get them deleted for being such a bully. I would link her and slam on her so much after my original Merrimour was deleted in 2020. And I realized linking her name to it is probably what got my original Twitter deleted. But I'm trying not to be a bully anymore. I'm trying to just be a little more level-headed when I make my videos. Not to mention the fact that right before that, her son, 19, supposedly died of a drug overdose. I don't know what she did to piss off the system, but they seemingly wanted no more of her. Also, again, I keep seeing this being pushed. I like some of this guy's reports, but apparently people still haven't got the memo about who the 12 tribes of Israel really are and why this whole blame game seems to be being propped up. The Withertoo's and Y4s of Albert Pike's 3 World Wars. You go read that, you realize that everything seems to be happening according to plan. And I don't know what else to say to half this stuff, but some of my posts here, kind of a joke. Like this guy, they look pretty similar. Just saying. And yeah, if George Orwell were here today, he'd be like, boy, did I call it or what? Which is pretty much why I've been playing so much video games lately. I just sort of play Fallout to try to relax when my computer's not being a potato. I mean, who wouldn't rather be trying to have fun instead of dwelling on half of this negative news, like even in my Fallout game? Who doesn't want to suit a Mandalorian power armor? This Galactac mod is pretty cool. Like I said, I'd like some Mandalorian power armor. I don't know about the weird two-headed eagle thing there, and the Manly P. Hall pointed two-headed eagle symbol on it, but I would wager the guy who designed this mod doesn't know what that means. But I mean, whatever, back to my newsfeed here. As far as this whole topic, it gets kind of depressing. I pray that people don't mire themselves in this stuff. If it really wigs you out, spend more time with your family out in nature. Avoid this stuff if it stresses you out. Like, I have a high tolerance to it, so if anything, it just makes me mad. I don't really get like upset by it so much anymore. I just get angry that all this kind of crap is happening. Like this made me mad. Like, if this happened to me, first I would laugh at the guy, and then I would beat him with a baseball bat. Just a warning to anyone out there who ever tries to come in my window with a gun again. There will be a smashing. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I can keep going on and on and on about all this. But the truth of the matter is it's only going to get worse. And sometimes the best advice is just to disconnect, because if you focus on all of this, it's only going to stress you out. And so again, if you have a low threshold to this kind of stress, then maybe just don't focus on it. It'll actually make you sick. All this fifth generational warfare will make people sick if they're not like equipped to deal with it. And so yeah, I don't know. I could just keep going on and on and on here, but even I'm starting to get a bit drained. All I know is I pray for the poor people stuck in London right now. I mean, looking out over the city of London, and your woke friend says, let's go for lunch. And it's like, well, we can't. It's too dangerous with all the sand people. Yeah, I had to remake that meme. I think mine's better. But yeah, whatever. I don't know what else to say. I remember talking about this stuff down here last time, my last video. So prayers go out to all the people out there who are trying to deal with this and trying to spread awareness and trying to help. But frankly, there's going to be people who, no matter what you say to them, you can't wake them up. They won't be able to see it. It's just another stupid conspiracy theory to them. And pray for them, because, I mean, what else can we do but pray that that delusion is broken? We can't make anyone do anything. We can't make anyone see this stuff. It's their choice to not be able to see it. To the people like me, to people like us who are awake, it is kind of disgusting that they can't see it. Like, especially all this Pizzagate stuff. It's hyper disgusting that people can't see it. But you got to remember, they're scared. A lot of them are just scared. Adult children who are terrified to go there, because if they do, Pandora's box opens and it's never going to close again. And once they see all this stuff, they can't unsee it. Aside from all the woke-tard liberal agendas pushed on people, it seems to be all designed to create chaos and to have people's mind turned asunder so that they're making all these ridiculous, aggressive choices. Or even like the new Eminem album. What? Apparently the little psycho named 3 of his songs Evil, Lucifer, and Antichrist. And people still want to pretend the war between heaven and hell isn't really happening? How can people be so dumb? That's my question. And the answer has to be they've been sent a strong delusion, because I know intelligent people who can't figure this out. So it can't be about intelligence. It has to be about something else. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I guess I'll just leave it with this. Stay strong. Read Matthew 24. Endure till the end. Try to avoid arguing with people about stuff that doesn't help. At the end of the day, the enemy wants us to tear each other to pieces so that we're not focused on exposing it for what it is. The beast of Revelation. So, pray, endure till the end, don't give up. And as far as that goes, I don't think I got any gas left in the tank, so I'll just say, peace out, baby.